Okay, guys. Quickly now, we just go over a quick few minutes of the news this week, and this is going to be a quick one because of the time and also because not much to say in the news. There's one thing that's dominated most of the news letters these days, and it's about the vaccine coming out. As you know, the vaccine has arrived in the UK, and the UK have done, hopefully something good that they've approved of it, and inshallah will start going out. So vaccine arrives in the UK is the front page news of the newspaper. It says the world's first doses will be distributed to 53 vaccination hubs this weekend, with hospitals ready to roll out jabs from Tuesday. So actually, I want to do. But I don't know too much about this myself. Maybe if I can, Nas, could you shed some light on this if you are able to unmute yourself? Nasir, I don't know if you're in a position to, but if you listening to me, could you just let us know something on this as well?
Assalamu alaikum. So from what I've read this week, there's two types of vaccination. So they've got the Pfizer vaccination, which you need 2 doses of. So I think you have one, then you have to have another one within 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It needs to be stored in, I think, minus 70 degrees. And that they say it has effectiveness of about 90%. And then you've got the one that's the UK one is from Oxford, and that's AstraZeneca.
Yeah.
That has an effective rate of about, they were saying about 70%, 60 to 70%, but it's a lot cheaper to make, and they can make that in a much bigger volume. So, and then we're just going to prioritize the most vulnerable first, starting with the people in the care homes from next week.
Yeah.
And then maybe some frontline workers as well. And then those that have got medical, issues that puts them in a higher risk.
Yeah. What's your thought about trying it out on the elderly, 80s and above first, and the rest after? Do you think
it's a difficult one?
There is a negative effect of God forbid, of the vaccine?
Yeah, God forbid. I mean, it's a difficult one, but they are the most vulnerable, and they are the ones that are looking to sort of live the last few years of their life with their friends and family. So they're probably up for taking it, to be honest. From what I'm, especially for my patients, from what I'm seeing, is that they just want to get going and just live their life. So I think they will take it. Let's just pray that it is safe and there is no sort of adverse side effects.
Yes, true. I was listening to a radio conversation, and people were saying that instead of us taking it, it should be the politicians who taking it.
Oh yeah,
they're making decisions for if there is any side effects. Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think on that?
I think it's time they send all the troops to war. So I think it's their time to show their bravery, I guess.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, it's a very difficult decision, as you said, but we have to pray. We have to pray a lot that the vaccine it works, and if it does work, then inshallah we get back to normal and.
Will you take it, Murabi Sab?
That's the question. That's the question, man. I don't know, man. I don't think I'm ready to leave yet. But inshallah, man. Inshallah, I'm really hoping that it works, and the UK have made a good decision and a step forward. But it's really good to get an insight from you, because you deal with patients and you probably have conversations all the time with them.
Oh yeah.
I didn't think about that side of it. I didn't think about that. The elderly people, they think like we have a few years left, so might as well, we've got nothing to lose. I thought it more of ways that the government is like, these guys are basically on their way out anyway. So even if they do go for get sick and die, it's better that they do it than the rest of the younger people generation.
Yeah. One thing to note is that pregnant women, they are not going to administer it to pregnant women. But those that have just had the baby after pregnancy, they will get it. So it's not safe enough for someone that's pregnant, but yeah, so it's interesting.
Good point, and Jazakallah, Nice. Just how's everything anyway? Otherwise, we don't get to hear you much, but I hope
Yeah,
everything.
it's good, man. I'm just still a bit upset from the message that I got. um,
We're
yes, I
talking
don't
about
know
it
what to say.
before everyone came on. In fact, yeah. But for everyone's
Uh,
inshallah, I'll be moving to Birmingham West, but still looking after Walsall, Wolverhampton, and Leamington Spa as well now.
Come, Rabbi Sahib, what's happened? Sorry, I missed that.
I got your attention now, yeah.
Yeah, you can't just announce that. What's happening?
No, I'm just my accommodation is moving to. I should have put this in the K news as well.
Yeah.
Big
this
news.
is bigger than the vaccine news, man.
So what's happening? You're moving to Birmingham,
Birmingham West, Birmingham West.
Birmingham West, as in your like you'll be living there now.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're still reasonable to be in terms of Walsall and the Leamington Spa, you said.
Walsall, yeah, Birmingham West, Wolverhampton, yeah, Watermats. Remember me in your prayers, guys. But the work continues. Don't worry, nothing will change on Khuddam.
Yeah, I was going to say, inshallah, nothing changes then. Okay, fine. I was going to say, do you know what? I did think actually, since Akil Murabi Akil Subs left, what would happen to his office? Does that mean somebody else will be taking your Warsaw accommodation, or?
Come take it, bro. It's yours.
No. I mean, is there another Murabi coming?
I don't know. It's completely up to Huzur. You guys know how long it takes for Murabbis to even come.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, I'll try be everywhere.
As long as you're not leaving the region, that's fine.
I'll save that for the next K news.
I won't come on.
No, don't worry, guys. Don't worry, I'm here, man. A
And
lot of people were messaging me as well, thinking I'm gone for good, but I'm not. I'll still. We're lucky now in the sense that everything's in lockdown.
Yeah.
No one's going to feel as much. Not many people coming to the mosque anyway, so everything's online. So inshallah, the work continues. It's not going to be different.
Inshallah.
Physically in a different place. Tiga, guys. Cracking on because we're getting close to 6:30 and we have a really, really interesting talk today. This has come in by Jamaat, so covering Jamaat news as well. So this really, really amazing videos, short, snappy, to the point. So this was episode 5 of Ahmadiyyat 101, talking about 3 proofs of the truthness of the Promised Messiah ﷺ. 3 proofs. The first one they mentioned is about the solar and lunar eclipse. The second one is about the Promised Messiah ﷺ learning 40,000 root words, which is, if you guys understand what Arabic is, one root word, thousands of words just come from one root word. And to know 40,000, it means that you're at an elite stage of knowing a language, especially Arabic. And that was taught to him in one night. And lastly was about how Allah promised him that his message will be spread to the corners of the world, and that granted him that victory. So I'm just gonna I'll just play one of those points quickly, just so you guys get the feel of what it's about and what it looks like, the video. And also after that, we'll just go over this week with Beloved Huzur. So this is the first video. I'll just show for a few minutes, and then we'll go to the this week with Huzur.
The Promised Messiah received a revelation of 40,000 Arabic words overnight, a language that is commonly known to be one of the most complicated languages in the world. This can, again, only be attributed to the work of God in support of the truthfulness of the Promised Messiah. 3, we can see from the history of the prophets that they have always been victorious in their claims and their missions. Similarly, the Promised Messiah has been victorious in his claims and his missions. The Promised Messiah received a prophecy from God that I shall cause thy message to reach the corners of the earth.
So that's a small clippet of it. Guys, please do watch them. Look, if you look at the bottom, 3 minutes, 14 seconds. And literally you learn so much in these short videos. And it's because MTA, the graphics, they're really cool, dark background and nice writings as well. So a lot of effort goes into it. The views as well, you can see how many people, like over 1,000 people have viewed just this video, and there's five of them. So do give a quick look of that as well. Now we'll just go over to the K News. K News. So this week with Huzur, and something really interesting which we discussed on the Khuddam night group as well. But just for everyone else's sake, we'll go over it again.
Assalamu alaikum Huzur.
Wa alaikum salam. Khairiyat hai?
Allah the Fazal
Inshallah.
Jazakallah for giving us this opportunity to present the Holy Quran project
अच्छा
and some updates on Al-Islam.
ठीक है
The Al Islam team arrived at the Beit Rahman Mosque in Maryland, USA on Saturday for a meeting unlike any they had previously attended. It was their turn to travel across the Atlantic Ocean and join beloved Hazur in Islamabad, UK, through the medium of a virtual mulaqat. The meeting's purpose was to receive guidance regarding a website that Al-Islam has been developing and which will be dedicated to the study of the Holy Quran.
Dearest Hazur, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Islam
Our goal is to create the most popular Quran search engine in the world. We aim to do this by focusing on three aspects: by inventing unique tools for Quran exploration, by integrating our Jamaat's rich library of content, and by making it accessible to people of all backgrounds, faiths, and geographies. Our design philosophy is to present features in a way that encourage curiosity and discovery. The homepage is designed to be easy to use, but also adaptable. For example, if we don't have an Arabic keyboard installed, we can click this button to reveal an Arabic keypad with all the letters placed alphabetically. When performing a search, the design helps a user quickly find what we're looking for. For instance, typing QA into the search field presents a number of suggestions. Transliterated words such as qalb or qatl may come up. Or perhaps we're interested in Surah Qaf, or the word Qaf as it's used in the English translation. Or we might be intrigued to learn that there is a verse related to Qadian as a topic. I shared with Hazur the design vision.
Yeah, that's enough of that. But guys, an incredible, achievement by the Jamaat in America. So inshallah, this is going to be a really good search engine for all of us, especially the guys. Not all of us can type Arabic. So even when I think Al-Islam, when you try to do it, sometimes it's not always as easy as it looks. Trying to find just one word in the English translation. So inshallah, this will be a good step forward for the Jamaat.
So I think how professional it looks as well. It looks really, really good. So it's not something I'd be afraid to show. Again, MD friends and things like that.
Yeah, and that's why someone asked, should we keep it inside Al-Islam or should we make it separate? Because the goal is to make it worldwide. Hazur said, let's keep it as a separate thing. Yeah. So everyone will go on it. No, it's not just like you'll see Ahmadiyyat anywhere. It's like where Ahmadis are running it, and it will be a benefit for everyone. So guys, inshallah, I don't know if it's out. Anyone know that if the Quran is out, the online Quran? I'm not too sure. If it is, I'll let you guys know.